I just hope that you can forgive me.
I can forgive the lies, eventually, Pep, but there's something else that's been bothering me. I would give anything to have one of my parents in my life. I don't even know my father's name. But you have somebody you can call. Your adoptive father, who you seem to adore. He's been in New York this whole time, and you kept him from me.
You're right. And he's such a good man. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Pepper, no. There's nothing wrong with you. And all these things that you think you need to hide about yourself, those are the things that make you so special. And these last few days, my life has been less without you. Like Celine without Phoebe Philo.
Like New York without Lisa.
Yeah. Well, about that, Gloria and I have a plan to save it, but I need your help with something else. Guy offered me to be his lead designer, but I didn't accept it. I have to get out from under him.
Good, because you've been hidden in that attic of his for far too long.
Show the world who you are without him. And that's where you come in.
What's the plan, Katy Keene?
Well, it is Fashion Week, so let's put on a show. I found your number in one of your sketchbooks. Exactly, from the one that he stole. Look, I know that it's last minute, but how do you feel about finally getting your time in the sun?
I came here to thank you for helping with Alex. I just want him to be okay.
Yeah, me too.
I've been thinking about how to repay you, and
You gonna stop stealing her
why
music?
don't you join my band?
Sandra, my entire life, I imagined a day when I would turn on the radio and hear one of my songs. And of all the things that you've taken from me, the fact that it was your voice singing my song, that hurt the most.
That's what I'm offering. It would be both of us together.
You know what? No shade, I have my own band. Okay, and after everything that's happened, I am gonna write new songs. And they are gonna be even better because I can.
I don't blame Josie.
Actually, there is one thing that you could help me with. There's this party in Washington Heights. It's to save the block we all live on. And you should come.
All right, how's everybody doing today? The winner is Miss Ginger Lopez. Like a lot of you out there, my parents moved to the Heights with nothing but 2 suitcases. They left all they knew behind. It's one of the last places in New York where artists like my friends could still afford to live. Artists that I ride the A train with every single day. Everybody, if you haven't signed the petition to stop the developers, please do so now. Because we cannot let them price us out of our American dream. And now. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. We did it. We got enough signatures to try to save this place. Never underestimate the power of Gloria Stefan.
You're so brave, hijo. You are much braver than me. Do you know how proud your Tío Alberto would have been? Seeing you up there?
Dad, what does that have to do with anything?
It was his idea to buy this building. But he had secrets that he kept from us, then from me. And I'm ashamed because I kept them from you too.
What?
We didn't find out until it was too late.
Find
What?
out what, Dad?
Your uncle died of AIDS, hijo. He was gay, and he didn't tell anybody. I couldn't protect my little brother because I didn't know. And by the time I figured out what was wrong, he was in the hospital. And there's nothing left of him. Like he was wrong. But that's why I reacted how I did when you came out. And why I've been so hard on you about Ginger. I'm afraid that I can't protect you. And that I'm gonna lose you. Like I lost your Tío.
Papi, it's okay, Dad. Because there's no more secrets. And from now on, we protect each other. Okay?
Katy, Guy's here. He's downstairs.
Uh-oh. He doesn't look happy. I mean, he shouldn't be. But
What is this, Katie? What's happening in there?
A fashion show. Showcasing the past apprentices that you stole from and then blacklisted from the industry.
Not enough that you reject my job offer? You also have humiliated me?
No. Your name will not even be mentioned. I know that this is a huge risk and that going up against the great Guy LaMontagne means that I may never ever work again in fashion, but it's one I have to take. So, if you will excuse me, it is almost showtime.
With all due respect, I've decided that I can't take part in any more of your cons. Not now. Not ever.
Dear, I know that you were a little shaken with the arrest, but that only happened because you were out there on your own.
You know, for the longest time, you made me feel like I had to pretend to be someone in order to make it in the world. And that was my lot in life. And my only option. Now I know that that's just not true.
What's this?
That is your initial investment in the pepper plant, with interest.
I'm
I'm
buying
buying
her
you
out.
out of my life for good.
And where did you even get this money? Did some rich boy see your picture in the paper, wanted to save the pretty blonde orphan?
No. My dad gave me that money. Because he believes in me. He loves me. We're done. And I never want to see you again.
Good for you, Pepper.
The Dean of Parsons, hi.
I heard you applied to Parsons this year.
I did. I know that it's cutthroat, but I plan to try again next year.
Today,
Oh, so she can try
out on
again.
that runway, I not only saw your talent, I saw a designer who lifts up other designers. And that's hard to come by. Miss Keene, I'd love to offer you a place in this year's incoming class at Parsons.
That's awesome.
What she means to say is thank you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Good job, girl. I want to cry.
You did it!
Is she okay? What's wrong?
Katie, honey, what's wrong? This is the best news I've gotten all year. And all I want to do is share it with KO. I miss him.
Yeah,
I want him back.
Then you're gonna have to run.
yeah, he's leaving.
He's moving to Philly.
I wondered if he was gonna leave because he saw that guy thing.
Wait, when does his train leave?
Oh, I hope she catches him.
When I decided to move, you were the first person that I wanted to tell. I came to Lacey's.
Oh,
but
is that why he came? So he
with
wasn't moving
Guy.
because
There
of
is
her.
nothing going on with me and Guy. Not anymore. I got into Parsons.
What? Katie!
It's a long story, but I knew it wouldn't feel real unless I told you. It feels real now.
I'm so happy for you, Katie.
Thank you. I'm happy for you too.
Oh. He's leaving.
This is your dream, and you need to chase it.
Should have told him you miss him. Want him back. I know that'd be kind of selfish though, but I think he kind of wanted her to.
I'll see you.
Yeah.
I think he wanted her to ask him to stay.
We will be closing our doors.
Wait! There's been a change. As the new owner of Lacey's,
Oh.
I'd like to announce that this
Hi.
establishment will remain open. For as long as I have a say.
Your Majesty.
How did that?
You can't own
What?
a department store.
I can. As of yesterday, I stepped down from the royal family. I'm financially independent. And I beat out the competing offer from Cabot by appealing to the board. I promise to keep the store's legacy intact. Your name. And effective immediately, Ms. Granbilt is reinstated as head of personal shopping.
Lacey's is nothing without a Lacey.
I agree. See, your son Leo was not too happy to hear you were cashing out, so he's agreed to replace you.
Leo Lacey. And look, on my mom's sewing machine, the same LL. What if my mom and Gloria were dating the same person?
I'm taking this up with the board. By all means, Loretta. They're expecting you.
Is this the person, the developer?
Mr. and Mrs. Lopez.
Don't do it! Keep him out of the show.
I was so close to buying this block until your family got in my way. I was born in the Heights, and it's time for me to come home. How are the sandwiches here?
It took a lot of heart to do what you did for Alex.
You know, I just hit reset. I am single now, and I have no music career and no songs to call my own. But I am totally okay with that. For what you did for Jorge and the block and Katie's fashion show, you moved mountains. It was incredible.
Thank you.
You know, we all have to start somewhere, so how would you feel about starting here with me as my new manager?
You want me to be your manager?
Yeah, I believe in you.
Why don't you
have
stay
no idea how
legit?
much that means to me right now.
So
we have a deal.
Okay.
I will not screw it up.
Good. You know, maybe there's a lesson here. Maybe I say that we all vow to stay single for at least a year so that we can focus on our dreams. I love that.
I do not.
Oh,
Well, I'm perma-single, so I'm in.
great. This will be fun. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, y'all go. Let's say.
In life, we have to choose what we fight for, who we fight for. I, for one, will always fight for my friends, for my home, Lacey's on Fifth, and for my dream. To be a designer on my terms, not anyone else's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
hi.
apologize. Gloria just stepped out.
Leo Lacey?
One of Gloria's girls. Yeah.
Right. I can't believe she's still making you call yourselves that.
And you are?
Leo Lacey. I guess you could say everyone's new boss.
Hi, I'm Katy. Katy Keene. I think you might be my father.
Okay, she just blurted that out. That was that was so random. Okay, well, I'm sorry that my earbud fell out right there at the end. But yeah, that was pretty good. Somebody wanted me to see something, but I'm recording this at a really late date. They said that I might want to put it in my review, but I guess that's not gonna happen because they still haven't responded, and that's totally fine. It's like 5:30 in the morning. I wasn't really expecting a response, but anyway, maybe I'll be making another video about this show. I don't know. But yeah, this was really good. I enjoyed this episode a lot. I enjoyed the finale. What the hell is Hiram Lodge doing on this show? It was bad enough to see him on Riverdale. They don't need to bring him over here and ruin this one too. It's just no, go away. But yeah, whatever. So he must be fine because on Riverdale he's all like got this death sentence or whatever, and this show takes 5 years in the future and he's still kicking. So this whole being sick shit probably is a whole scam over on Riverdale. I don't know, but I don't know. Anyway, I did enjoy this a lot though. We it seems that maybe Pepper is going to go legit, which I am happy to hear. And she's getting rid of the toxic people in her life, like Miss Frisia or whatever the hell her name was. I don't know if it'll be the last we hear of her. She may try to do something to Pepper. I still want to know who called the cops. Who called the cops on Pepper and her charges and it? What? They didn't even explain any of that, as far as I remember. I don't remember hearing them say anything. So she's also going to be Josie's new manager. Alex has gone back to rehab to get some much needed help. He wasn't just drinking, he was apparently also doing coke as well. So that's really sad. I thought he looked sick. And then when his nose started to bleed, I was like, oh, is he doing more than just drinking? I thought he was snorting probably, which seems to have been the case. Xandra and Josie, I really don't know what to think about their relationship, if you could even really call it that. Xandra says she wanted to thank her, for her help in getting Alex help. And she wanted her to join her band, but Josie thankfully said no. Because, Xander stole Josie's stuff. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. Is Xander gonna be able to even write her own things later? Like, after she runs out of Josie's music, what is she gonna do? I wonder. But Josie did invite her to the event, and they seem to be getting along okay. Also, Xandra and KO broke up. KO showed up at Katie's job to tell her that he was moving. Now, I thought he was just coming to see her, and then he saw the whole exchange with Guy, immediately saying that he loved her and all that stuff. And then he next thing I hear, he's leaving. And I thought that might be something that he might do. Like, in my back of my mind, I'm thinking, is he gonna leave because he thinks that Katie's happy in another relationship? But that wasn't the case at all, actually. He was already deciding to leave, and he was coming to tell her when he saw everything. So his leaving had nothing to do with what he saw. But I do think that he was waiting for Katie to ask him to stay, or at least tell him that she loved him and that she missed him or something like that, because he just had this look on his face like he was just waiting for her to ask or to say something to have him stay. And then when she was just like, go live your dreams or whatever, he looked slightly disappointed. And I can understand, I guess, a little bit why Katie didn't do that. Like, why she didn't tell him. Like, I don't know. I guess it's kind of partially, selfish. Like, he already stopped. Like, he already denied himself his dream, earlier in the show, about Philly. And, because he wanted to be with Katie, and Katie didn't want to move because of all her fashion stuff here and Lacey's. So, I guess her getting him to stay would have kind of been selfish when he, you should take the opportunity, I guess, to go and live his dream. So hopefully things will work. And maybe we'll see him again in season 2, if there is a season 2. Also, Katie brought together the designers that Guy stole from, and gave them the opportunity to show what they have, and along with Katie herself. And I thought that was amazing. Guy, of course, showed up, and he's like, "You trying to embarrass me? Isn't it bad enough you just, turned me down, for the job and everything?" And she's like, "We're not even going to bring your name up." So, anyway, but Katie, out of this, with Gloria's help, got a spot in Parsons. So I thought that was awesome. I legit was near tears because I was so happy for her. I don't know. Gloria's kind of I don't know. In the first episode of Katy Keene, I really didn't like Gloria. I thought she was a snooty bitch and everything. And she is kind of still that. But I don't know. She grew on me over the course of the season. And so did Amanda, surprisingly enough. I hated her. And I don't like her, but I hate her less than I did at the beginning. So yeah, so I don't know, Gloria, I don't know if this was some long-term plan, but it is very weird that the prince bought the store. He stepped down from the royal family. So I guess maybe the things that he must have been saying to Katie must have been true, you know, in some form. So I guess him and his girl, are they not getting married now? Did they not get married? I mean, I don't even know if they got married and she stepped down with them. I don't know. That stuff hasn't even been answered, but I don't know. It was interesting, I will say that. So, yeah, and also Lacey, the older woman, I forget, Loretta? Was her name Loretta Lacey? I don't remember. Anyway, she is no longer the boss there, but her son Leo is. And Katie just came right out and just asked, like, told him, I think you're my dad. Just like he obviously recognized the name when she told him what her name was. So, I mean, there may be some truth in what she said, but I'm just surprised that she just just blurted that out. That was so funny to me. So yeah, I am looking forward to, and I hope that they do get a second season, because I'd hate for it to just be over. I mean, if it is just over, I guess it's okay ending. I don't know. That whole I think you're my dad thing kind of just makes me like, oh, you can't end it like that kind of thing. So I don't know, but I really enjoyed the finale. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.